You wake up, get out of bed, and head to the bathroom. Toothbrush, toothpaste, check. You turn on the faucet. Hey, stop right there! You don't need water for a perfect smile. Dry brushing is a method of manual brushing without using water or toothpaste. Water makes your toothbrush bristles softer, so it can't do the job at 100% capacity. Stiffer bristles are better at removing plaque from your teeth. So hold your brush at a 45-degree angle on your gum line and go in small circular motions sweeping across your teeth. Yep, just like that. Don't forget to brush inside the bottom and top teeth and your gums as well. Once you're done with dry brushing, follow up with water and toothpaste. To get the most out of dry brushing, don't rush it. Give it between 5 to 20 minutes. Now, you don't have to spend all that time in the bathroom, watch TV, or read a book while you're at it. Just stay focused on brushing and don't miss a thing. Dry brushing helps keep your teeth whiter and healthier as it makes you brush longer. The fresh, minty taste of toothpaste gives you an illusion your mouth and teeth are cleaner after a couple of seconds of brushing. Without it, you start feeling the bacteria and parts of your mouth that need special attention. Once you've mechanically removed the plaque, the fluoride ions and whitening power of your toothpaste will successfully reach the surface of your teeth. Another reason to try it is that you can add an extra brushing per day. You can carry a toothbrush in your briefcase and use it 30 minutes after lunch. It's especially helpful if you like tea, coffee, berries, or tomato sauce that all leave stains on your teeth. It's also super handy for travelers who forgot to pack their toothpaste or don't have access to a sink. You can use your regular mouthwash or mint after dry brushing. And don't forget to rinse your brush at least once per day to prevent bacteria from building up in there. Dry the brush between uses upright with no covering. Another tip you can try for a whiter smile is brushing your teeth with a 100% natural strawberry paste. Take a fresh strawberry and crush it with a spoon. Mix it with the finest sea salt you can find, spread the resulting paste on a toothbrush, and lightly massage your teeth for a few minutes. Then rinse your mouth thoroughly. To protect your enamel, do this no more often than once every 2 weeks. And you can still eat strawberries in between those 2 weeks, no worries. Banana peel contains substances that dissolve dental plaque and help maintain the perfect color of your teeth. Rub the inside of the peel into your teeth from both sides and wait for 5 to 7 minutes. Then brush your teeth and rinse your mouth. Repeat as often as you like. If you dilute 5 drops of 100% tea tree oil in a half a glass of water and rinse your mouth with it every day after brushing your teeth, you'll notice them getting whiter in just a couple of weeks. To make the effect even more striking, clean your teeth additionally with a drop of oil once or twice a week, though not more often. You can use lemon juice as a healthy, eco-friendly, 100% organic deodorant. All you have to do is cut a lemon in half and rub your armpits with it. The odor-causing bacteria will be wiped out by the citric acid in the lemon juice. Now, if you can't buy a lemon and cut it, and you suddenly feel like you need this DIY deodorant, you can just use the wedge from your regular drinking glass at a cafe. This should do the trick too. By the way, if you use a regular deodorant and it gives your clothes armpit stains, lemon juice can also be of help. All you have to do is mix it with water in equal parts, scrub it onto the stain, and let the clothes air dry. You can get perfect curls without applying heat to your locks. First, apply some leave-in conditioner on your slightly wet hair. Then, section it and twist it around your socks. Leave them overnight, and you'll wake up with bouncy, soft curls the next morning. A business or credit card can help you apply mascara without messing up the eyeshadow on your eyelids. Take a card, clean it with a wipe or sanitizer, and stick it firmly on the edge of your eyelid. Press it down slightly. Now, you can put on a few layers of mascara. Swipe the wand up along the face of the card. This way, every single lash will be covered from bottom to top without any excess mascara on the eyelid. If you want your nail polish to dry up faster, just dip the tips of your fingers in ice-cold water once you've applied your favorite tint. There you are! The nails would be good to go in no time. Use mascara on your hair roots when you need a quick touch-up. If you have blonde highlights, you can buy gold mascara and try this trick. Cover grays in dark hair with black or brown mascara. Some eyeshadow of the right color can also do the trick. To give your eyebrows a bushy yet natural look, Run a spoolie along a bar of damp soap and then comb the brows like you normally would with gel. Each strand of it will stand out now, giving you a polished look. Moisturizer, primer, foundation, and then some powder for a matte finish. You might want to reconsider the standard makeup applying order. Start with a moisturizer with a bit of powder, and then add some spray and primer, and finish off with your regular foundation. This way, your makeup will last longer and stay fresh in the hot spring and summer months. To protect your clothes from static electricity, roll a few balls of aluminum foil around 3 inches in diameter. Now, 3 of those should be enough to help. Make sure you get a smooth ball. Press any outstanding pieces down. Now, put them directly in the washing machine to work with clean, wet laundry if you have a washer-dryer combo, or in your separate dryer. As your clothes rub against one another, positive and negative charges are released. They exchange and play around. Once the drying is done, clothes with different charges stick to each other. The foil balls will solve this problem by discharging that static electricity. Speaking of makeup, and I'm about to, did you know that ancient Romans used toxic chemicals in their makeup, even though they were aware that they were super dangerous? Well, here are crazy beauty rituals and trends from ancient times to our days. Beauty came at a price back then. Romans used poisonous ingredients along with healthy and organic cosmetics. And yes, from the very beginning, they were aware that these chemicals weren't harmless. Here are 3 substances they used for the sake of beauty. The first one was cinnabar. It was a dangerous mix of chemicals. This substance contained red mercuric sulfide and red lead. Women applied cinnabar as a blush. Luckily, women in ancient Greece had organic alternatives to this monstrosity, such as rose petals. But would you be surprised to hear that mercury poisoning still exists today, caused by some skincare goods? The second sinister ingredient they added to their makeup routine was kohl. It's a poisonous substance with multiple risks. For instance, it can cause abdominal cramps. Yet it was among the most popular beauty products back then and was used all over the place, from the Middle East to Africa. When picturing Cleopatra, you probably imagine her with dramatic eye makeup. It's believed she applied kohl eyeliner. Yet kohl differs from other types of cosmetics because it wasn't used just for the sake of beauty. Ancient Egyptians believed that it had spiritual and medicinal benefits. They were sure that this black substance protected their eyes from the sun. Plus, it was a shout-out to the Egyptian deity Horus and his falcon eyes, as well as the protection from evil spirits and the rage of other deities, such as Ra, who, by the way, was the god of cheerleaders. You know, rah-rah. Anyways, nowadays, most of the world has stopped using kohl as an eyeliner, though in some parts of the world, such as India, people still use it. I'll mention whitening supplies more than once in this video because people from various civilizations and different eras wanted to achieve that chalk-white look of their skin. Romans used a substance called cerussa, which means sugar of lead in Latin. Upper-class people wanted to make their faces look lighter, but although some Romans choose to use this dangerous whitening agent, others opted for another way, chalk dust, surely a much safer alternative. Lead is an extremely poisonous substance. It can cause skin ruptures and even worse consequences, but Romans allowed it to make its way into their cosmetic procedures. It was also used as a hair dye. It didn't stop there. Scholars believe that lead-lined cooking utilities caused poisoning in the long term, which could have helped bring the fall of the empire. Moving on. From the 15th to the 18th centuries, the skin of the whitest shade was the coolest look you could get. So people applied a combo of white lead and vinegar on their faces. This mixture made their skin peel off. They then applied lead sulfate to apparently remove freckles. In the long term, this routine resulted in irreversible damage. The skin would get all sorts of problems, so people would use other products to cover these imperfections up. But you know how skin health works. Once you try to hide something, you only make the situation worse. And once you start, you can't stop. By the way, if you had lived in ancient Greece, you couldn't have left your eyebrows as they were. A unibrow was part of the desired beauty standard. Frida Kahlo would have been even more iconic back then. People with unibrows were considered to be pure and intelligent. Women who didn't have a unibrow dyed goat hair and used it to connect their brows. Now that you're into hearing more about beauty standards of the past, we can carry on with some practices from Asia. Let's start with China's foot binding custom. There, the beauty package included having small feet, unnaturally small feet. This fashion lasted for centuries, from around the 13th century to the 20th. The authorities officially banned this practice in 1912. So, what was this custom about? Well, there was a saying that the most desirable bride possessed a 3-inch foot. Wow. This saying was so powerful that young women had to bind their feet from a very early age. Foot binding was a painful and hard procedure that affected women. With such tight bandages, their bones didn't grow naturally and properly. A grown-up person's feet would be very small and different from what they were supposed to be. Now, let's move from feet to hands. Fashion was used as an opportunity to show off your social status. Aristocrats had nails reaching up to 10 inches. As you can imagine, you can't do anything with such long nails, not even hold a spoon or brush your hair. That's why they had servants to help them with daily tasks. Plus, they wore special nail accessories. They looked like nail cages that were supposed to protect their nails from accidents. These nail guards were made of gold, so they could also show how privileged their owners were. Teleporting over to Japan, to that time when black teeth were popular. The practice of making your teeth black is called oaguro. It was the symbol of maturity and beauty. The teeth blackening solution contained iron filings, vinegar, tea, and some other ingredients. This mixture didn't cause permanent staining or damage to the teeth, but it's said to have smelled pretty bad. If you had accentuated veins in pre-revolution France, you were the center of attention. Blue veins were considered a sign of nobility and symbolized privileges. Back then, women used blue pencils to color the outlines of their veins, for instance, on their hands. There are few things finer than sinking into bed after a long, hard day, right? But before you hit the sack, you probably have a bedtime routine that might include putting your hair up if it's long. But this habit could do more harm than good. Anyone with long hair might think that sleeping with a ponytail protects it from getting tangled or damaged. Turns out this habit can trigger hair loss. It could even lead to a health condition called traction alopecia. Some early symptoms are small bumps on your scalp that look like pimples. If you ignore them and continue sleeping with tight ponytails, you might wake up to see even more hairs on your pillow. Apart from losing hair, people with traction alopecia might experience itching, redness of the scalp, and flaky patches. The good news is that all those negative effects I've just mentioned will go away if you stop pulling your hair up before bed and give it some time to grow back. But keep in mind, it's not only about ponytails. Tight buns or braids, or even sleeping with rollers, can also be harmful to your mane. In other words, the best thing you can do is let your hair down at nighttime. Your hair especially deserves a break at night if you style it a lot during the day. But if you want to get it out of your face before turning in, try wrapping it up in a silk or satin scarf or get yourself a sleeping cap. This will save your strands from tangling and breaking while you toss in bed. But in fact, sleeping with a ponytail isn't the only common bedtime habit that can have a negative effect on your body or sleep. There are many other seemingly harmless things people do without realizing how it impacts their well-being. Well, I have a list. Surprise, surprise. Let's start with going to bed hungry. If, to shed a few pounds, you strictly follow the rule of not eating after a certain time, you might do yourself a disservice. While going to bed stuffed is bad, doing the opposite isn't any better. In fact, having a pre-bedtime snack full of protein and fiber boosts your metabolism, which is crucial for maintaining a healthy weight. Also, if your body doesn't get any fuel before getting rest, insulin levels drop. That could be dangerous for people with diabetes, but even healthy people could wake up dizzy or with a headache. Sleeping on your stomach. Okay, what's your favorite sleeping position? Let me know in the comments. But if your answer is on the belly, then I have some bad news for you. This position just might be the worst. It puts additional strain on your spinal cord and back, which doesn't allow your muscles to relax during rest. This extra strain on the spine might cause pain or numbness in different body parts. Also, sleeping on your stomach can be the reason for neck problems, since it's in a twisted position all night. Doctors believe that sleeping on your back or side is the best option. Checking social media. Many people are already aware that taking gadgets to bed means poor sleep, since the blue light they emit slows the production of melatonin, the hormone that makes us sleepy. But staring at your device's screen also poses a threat to your eyes. Blue light can damage light-sensitive cells in the retina. The strain gets even worse when you do it in the darkness, which is a common thing right before dozing off for a lot of people. This might even lead to partial or permanent vision loss. So, now you know. Working out. A hectic schedule and everyday responsibilities often leave you with only one option: working out right before bed. But while you're trying hard to keep your body strong and lean, you just might be setting yourself up for a failure. Doing vigorous physical exercises makes you feel more alert and awake, making it hard to doze off. And if you don't get enough good quality sleep, your body will produce less muscle-building hormones and even cause muscle mass to decrease. So, if you want to achieve your fitness goals, work out as early in the day as possible. Not stretching. But hey, skipping a bedtime workout doesn't mean you should avoid all physical activity. In reality, light stretching can help you with warding off leg cramps at night. This type of muscle spasm, which can be really painful and disturbing, affects up to 60% of adults in the US alone. While experts are still not sure what exactly causes night leg cramping, they advise stretching the muscles regularly to lower your risk of getting them. But don't go overboard with the stretching, or you'll have to sleep with sore muscles. Leaving a glass of water near your bed. A lot of people put it there just in case they wake up in the middle of the night thirsty. Some prefer to drink it first thing in the morning to start the day right. But leaving water overnight might give it a bad taste. This happens when carbon dioxide starts mixing with the water. And let's not forget that left-out water could become home to dust particles or even a swimming pool for insects. Ew. While all this won't cause you any health problems, drinking fresh or bottled water is a much better option. Tomatoes are great for both your salad and your face. Really, they can soothe your skin, exfoliate it, and even help to heal small and medium sunburn. Plus, thanks to tons of vitamin C, tomatoes really do have anti-aging properties. Applying an ice cube made from a tomato every day helps tighten the skin and makes your pores visibly smaller. Hey, then you can make sauce with it. No. Facial hair can look nasty and be pretty painful to get rid of. But tomatoes can come to the rescue here. Instead of going for your tweezers, try out this mixture. Mix 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, the same amount of rice flour, and 1 tablespoon of honey. Put the paste on your hair, wait till it hardens, and then rub it off. It also helps whiten the skin. Tomatoes are a lifesaver for burnt skin too. Rub the sunburned area with tomato and honey and leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. Then wash it off. These 2 ingredients are rich in antioxidants and have antibacterial properties, and that's all that your damaged skin needs. Lip scrubs are often sold in tiny packages that cost way too much. So try making a home DIY scrub from 1 tablespoon of crushed sugar, half a tablespoon of lemon, and half a tablespoon of honey. Mix them together thoroughly to get an even consistency. Rub it gently onto your lips, and there you go. Any lipstick is going to look great on you now. And whatever part of that you don't use, you can add to your iced tea. If you're allergic to honey, you can just use olive oil on your lips instead. You might want to replace the brown sugar with some oatmeal as well if you want to get softer exfoliation. Add a few drops of lavender, essential for its antibacterial effects. Other good supplements are almond oil for extra nutrition and beetroot powder if you want to give your lips a little pinkish shade. Lavender oil is also great for your hair. It can even help prevent seasonal hair loss. Add a few drops of lavender oil to your shampoo or hair conditioner, and you'll soon see the difference. Don't add the oil right into the bottle though, that way it'll just separate. And never rub it directly onto your scalp. Mix the shampoo and oil together in your palm. Tea tree oil can be added to your shampoo to naturally get rid of dandruff. In fact, there are several remedies here. You can also try mixing together aloe vera juice and some liquid vitamin E and apply it directly onto the roots. Keep it on for about an hour, then wash your hair as usual. Turmeric is great for DIY face masks. It can be combined with yogurt or milk. Turmeric is actually good at dealing with certain health problems. It can help make scars fade away, especially post-acne scars. Mint and lemon go perfectly with tea, but open pores kind of dislike them. Mix together some mint powder and lemon juice to make a paste. Apply it to the areas where you have visibly open pores. Keep it on for about 20 minutes and you're good to go. Mashed banana can work magic on cracked heels. Massage one banana onto your heels and leave it there for about 10 minutes. Another way to soften your heels is to soak them in mouthwash. Pour the mouthwash into a tub and soak your feet for about 45 minutes. Then wash it off with lukewarm water, and your feet won't have bad breath either. Don't throw away your banana peels. They're great for exfoliating and unclogging your pores. Just rub the fleshy side of the peel directly onto your skin. Leave the residue on your face for about 10 minutes. Then wash off with lukewarm water. And look, now you have a peel. A lack of vitamin C, overexposure to the sun, dryness, and especially a lack of sleep can lead to dark circles under your eyes. Sure, you can hide them with some concealer, but glycerin, rose water, and lemon juice can help to remove them completely. Mix 2 tablespoons of glycerin, 1 tablespoon of rose water, and 1 more of lemon juice and apply it right under your eyes with a cotton pad. Massage the area for a couple of minutes and leave it overnight. Wash it off in the morning. If you have naturally fair hair but want to make it even lighter, there's no need to bleach it. Honey and cinnamon can work wonders. Honey contains hydrogen peroxide, and cinnamon is great at activating it. You're not going to go platinum blonde, but this mixture can still make your hair about 2 shades lighter. If you want to get a richer, darker hair color, though, try out a coffee mask. Apply some freshly brewed, strong coffee directly to your hair, just let it cool off first. Or you can mix it with your favorite hair conditioner. Cocoa is good at darkening your hair too. Fill about a half a shampoo bottle with cocoa. The shade of your hair will become a lot darker, plus it smells great. It's also super nourishing and makes your hair grow faster. Potatoes can help lighten the dark spots left by pimples. Peel and grind up a potato, then squeeze the juice out of it. Apply the juice with a Q-tip to all the dark spots you want to get rid of. Leave it for about 15 to 20 minutes and then wash it off with cool water. Do this twice a week. You'll see the spots fade away gradually. Bottle gourd is yet another thing you can both eat and use as a natural skin remedy. The best option is to make ice cubes out of it. Peel the bottle gourd, grate it, and squeeze out the juice. You can also add some rose water. Pour the mixture into an ice cube tray, freeze it, and use it whenever you want to freshen up your skin. Thanks to the zinc it contains, it helps get rid of pimples, while antioxidants and vitamin C take care of wrinkles. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.